another video of my 486. Probably people are getting bored of this now, but it's just what I'm playing with at the moment. I've just bought 2 more cards for it. A VLB, the Visa Local Bus interface card. However, I can find nothing on this thing on the web, and I know it's not set up right. As can be seen, it is a KJD IDE IO VLB, and it's running a Atronics IDE 2015 PLE. Sorry, just a 2015 PL, as well as another chip that doesn't really matter. This would probably solve my speed issues and allow me to use the other hard drives I bought for it. So that's one. I got both these from the same seller, and what appears to be a Philips style TV capture card. Another one, I can't really find anything on it. This cable sort of slots in under there. I assume that's the monitor hookup, and then you actually run your main monitor out through here. Then you've got S-video and possibly audio or 2 composite input, and probably a remote control. What I do know is it's got a date of 7/10/93, which either means it's July 10th 93 by American or 7th of October 93 UK. Has the pass-through cable, which there's 2 ports for it, one here and one here. Assuming by the length and where this little black rubber bit is, it's probably supposed to be there. It also has the video pass-through cable as well, which is something else that I find kind of confusing. If it has this, why do we have an external hookup? But what I also found pretty cool, it has unreadable because of the light, an MP Deck 101 Rombo limited kit. So to me that sounds like it's got an MPEG decoding in it. And according to the board, it is a VP-CMP 2.0. Other than that, not much else to go on, except it's got a CHIPS F8 2C9001A chip made in the USA, and it has the Philips SAA9051WP, copyright 1988. And higher up it has the SAA9065WP92. So that would make sense. Obviously they're using an older chip, probably the TV element, if it could do that, and then the more newer decoder element. So that's them. What I'm going to do today is play around with the Video Blaster. Now, I had to have a look at this the other week myself because I really couldn't remember what the hell it had in here. I don't normally do unboxing videos, but as can be seen, I've sellotaped, well, rather crudely, I've sellotaped the cardboard. It's also very dented. I did this to try and sort of stop it from getting any rougher. Comes in its own nice little box, and here we have its contents. We have manuals, Aldous Photo Styler, Kodak Precision Color, Creative Microsoft Video for Windows User Guide, some licensing agreement pages, pamphlets, and one of the software packets that it came in. I've not actually looked through the books, but I will probably do in a bit, just when I start playing with it. We have a Video for Windows compact disc, which is a little bit scratched. I'll probably put it in a new wallet or something. No date on it. Although I say it's scratched, it's not actually that bad. We then have the driver diskettes. What do we have on these? Windows Series version 1.0, setup, samples, Video for Windows converter for Apple Macintosh series. So that means, I believe, that there's a QuickTime converter to QT format. Drivers, Video BlasterSE multimedia video interface software disk, Aldus photo styler, disc 2 of Aldus, and disc 3 of Aldus. So, nothing more to say on them. Next we have its video cable. One end plugs into the card, which has 3 outputs, if I remember right, or yes, I think that's screen output again, and you have, is it screen input? I forget, but you basically, on this cable I have 3S video inputs to take from 3 different sources. Cable, like your RF cable or whatever, or a composite. I think you can plug these in the composite adapters as well. Then it's internal card adapter. Now this is slightly different to the other one, because this has the board end, then goes to the thinner style, and then the older style on the end. The other's reverse. Newer style is on the end and the old style is there. If many people are wondering, well, what's that for? The old style, why does it looks like the old floppy drive connectors? In a way, that's because that's the sort of style the connectors were back then, before they gave you the separate pins. The card, I have one, well, I have several old cards. As an example, Tseng Labs TVGA 8900. It has the ISA connection on the bottom, which you plug into the board. Then on the top there's a other smaller connection. Well, that's what that's for. It's an internal pass-through, so it can directly access the card rather than get any chroma interference and stuff with that. Excuse me a minute. Computer's throwing a wobbly. I'm not surprised though, I've been doing loads of different things with it recently, so it's probably not too happy with me right now. Right, the main event. Take the foam layers off. Here is the card. It's not the most complex of cards in the world, probably pretty basic, but was supposed to be a fairly good card. It is 6040 internal card reference. Again with a Philips chip, an SA7195H. Some extra interface slots missing on the card. It leaves me to believe that for say like they also use this PCB for like a television only card and things like that. Or maybe they're for expansion for proper MPEG-1 decoding and stuff. I'm not too sure whether this does full MPEG-1 decoding. It may be able to encode in it, but for hardware decoding I'm not too 100% sure till I actually plug it in and try it. You've got the two inputs. Yes, you do need the yes, VGA in would be that one. So all your inputs are from there, and you would hook that into your monitor port. Then you would hook your monitor in via that. I'll just have to check the manual just to be sure, rather than go derp and get it wrong. It's also got a Philips SA9051 WP, same chip, same copyright. Copyright Creative Tech, made in 1993, made in Singapore. Creative Labs Inc. 009162. So I'll be playing with this. I'll get it installed and set up first. Or, well, I'll get it physically installed and I'll start the driver process. I'll let you know. So, reading the books, this is actually fairly similar to the Philips TV card I have, where you can mainly only do image manipulation if you just had the Video Blaster on its own. Just the Blaster software, you would only be able to watch live images, which, fair enough, handy if you're on, I don't know, a ship with a 486-66 and only a video player, because you're only allowed one screen at the time, you know. The Aldous Photo Styler does, as it says, it's photo manipulation for those, but in the actual Video for Windows suite, that is where you get the capture facilities for streaming video with audio. In a utility, they basically have VidCap, something like that it's called. You got something like VidCap and then VidEdit to edit them afterwards. Yeah, VidCap for real-time capture and step frame capture. Capturing video, capture with audio, using VidCap. VidEdit for video editing, creating and edit audio video sequences, exporting to AVI. Sorry, I'm all over the bloody screen. And then obviously for exportation they've got the QuickTime codec. So it's a good thing I've read that first, otherwise I'd be there confused again.